What's up, stock traders? My name is Mike Huddie, and you may be wondering why I'm wearing a football jersey. A, because I am a huge Rams fan, but B, I want to talk about the parallels between football and stock trading. Stay tuned. So again, my name is Mike Huddie, and I've been trading the stock market since 2015, roughly 6 to 7 years. And so far, whatever the market has really thrown my way, sticking to pattern-oriented systematic trading has really been beneficial for me. So today I really want to talk about how stock trading relates to football. Every day I feel like I'm the quarterback and you have a playbook. You have a number of receivers that are going to run certain routes. Multi-day breakouts, panic dip buys, those are all the routes, right? But how do you know which receiver's open? You could be running the most perfect route in football, right? You could be running the most perfect route, but you can still be covered. The quarterback is not going to be throwing you the ball. They're not going to force the ball. You're not going to force the trade. What you have to do is you got to go through your read, your first progression, your second progression, your third progression. What's the first receiver doing? Oh, he's covered by a defender. Oh, there's overhead resistance that we don't like. Okay, we're not going to talk to him. We're not going to throw the ball that way. Second receiver, running a straight line down the flat. He's open towards the end zone. But in this case, there's a lot of dilution in this ticker. So I don't really want to buy a stock with, overhead resistance. I don't want to buy a stock with dilution. So both of those stocks, even if they have the most perfect chart patterns, even if it's, the most perfect setup that I've ever seen for a long bias pattern, I'm not going to throw them the ball. They are guarded. I cannot force the ball. What happens when you force the ball in football? You can talk to Matt Stafford about this all day long. You throw an interception, right? So we're going through our reads, we're going through our progressions. Again, each stock that fits a pattern, it's not just about immediately and instinctively buying the pattern. You still have to do a little bit of due diligence, What does the chart look like? Is there a long-term overhead resistance? If I don't like the long-term overhead resistance, I'm not throwing him the ball. The second guy, if I don't like the dilutive measures, if I don't like the market cap, I trade penny stocks. I don't like to trade multi-billion-dollar companies. So I check the market cap, If it's a penny stock, if it's under 100 mil market cap, I'm interested. If it's a multi-billion-dollar company, I ain't gonna throw him the ball either, because those multi-billion-dollar companies are generally slow. They're slower movers. I'm looking for volatility. I'm looking for fast movers, right? That third receiver, no overhead resistance, perfect multi-day breakout, no dilutive measures, a nice PR, big gap up and run out of nowhere, all that good stuff. And, for whatever reason, blown coverage, I'm throwing him that ball every time. But that's not going to be available every day. It's not going to be available on every down. You really have to, again, run through the reads and talk yourself out of throwing the ball to the receiver until you can no longer talk yourself out. And that's the receiver that's going to get that ball, that game-winning touchdown. Again, I'm Mike Huddie. This is my football analogy for finding the right play to play every day. This is the playbook. I hope you found it funny, and I hope you found it actually useful, because this is actually what I do. I go through the reads, I go through the progressions, and I make sure that these patterns that I'm trading fit my criteria. And most of the time they do not, but a select few, some diamonds in the roughs, do outperform the rest of the pack. Those are the ones I'm looking for. And if you like this video, drop a comment in the comment section, ring that bell, subscribe, and again, check out Stock Therapy. We're chock full of all of these corny analogies that actually do relate to stock trading in a very weird way. That's it from me, guys. Have a great one.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take